Chennai beat Mumbai in their IPL opener by a margin of 4 wickets, but the standout performer, despite not being the highest run scorer or wicket taker, was none other than MS Dhoni, simply because of one moment of brilliance. And that moment actually came in the 11th over of the match. MS Dhoni affecting a stumping of the opposition captain in Suryakumar Yadav. 0.12 second. That was the reaction time of MS Dhoni. Noor was the bowler, and the bowler later admitted that it was actually the genius of MS Dhoni that affected in that stumping. Suryakumar Yadav went out of the crease for a fraction of a second, and that was enough for MS Dhoni to affect that dismissal. Even now, remember, he is 43 years of age, about to turn 44, and yet possesses the quickest hands in the business. And what is really incredible to note here is that MS Dhoni does not play regular cricket anymore. The last time he played an international was way back in 2019, and it's been 6 years, during which time he only comes and keeps for about 2 months a year. And despite the lack of practice, still remains the quickest wicketkeeper that there is. MS Dhoni was himself asked about his wicket-keeping, as well as how long does he see himself carrying on in the IPL. And this is what he had to say.
I've always been a fan of trying to take catches with 2 hands, and it helps. So it always feels good if you can contribute like this. But I'm not somebody who you would see dive around a lot or to take those, great catches, one-handed great catches. I'm quite a safe keeper. I like to keep it that. It's a challenge, and that's what makes it interesting. And also the fact that if I'm not wicket keeping, I think I'm useless on the field, because that's where I read the game in the best possible manner, So I have to be really close to the game, for the angles, to see how the bowler is bowling, how the wicket is behaving.
While his stumping grabbed all the headlines, MS Dhoni also was the toast of the crowd when he walked out to bat. Batted just 2 balls, but the crowd there at the Chepauk went up in roar as soon as MS Dhoni walked out to bat. There was also a heartening moment where he was seen talking to an opposition bowler, a young 24-year-old in Vignesh Puttar. He was talking to him, encouraging him after a good performance in the IPL. So MS Dhoni may not still be an active international cricketer, but as was made evident in the game yesterday, he still remains the biggest draw in the IPL.